Welcome, dear viewers. I have finished giving the astrological interpretations for the sun signs Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. And today I will be talking about Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Remember that I am giving you the astrological interpretations of the planets, the full moon, new moon, retrogrades, whatever it may be, for all the different sun signs, which you can use probably to understand the times when you really have to lie low, or the good times that are coming where you can actually go ahead, like I mentioned in the last talk, take a leap of faith and take some calculated risk. So these interpretations will help you go through the entire year of 2022, coming to a very positive outcome at the end of the year. So let us now talk about Cancer. Cancer, your ruling planet is the moon, which of course rules emotions and intuitions. So basically, you are a very emotional, creative, and empathetic soul. But never ever collate being emotional with weakness. It is in fact a source of strength for you. On 17th of January, a full moon rises in your sign. And you know full moons are actually a time of completion. So expect some long-term goals that you intended earlier last year to finally come to fruition. There is a total lunar eclipse in Scorpio on 16th of May. And because Cancerians are ruled by the moon, this eclipse is coming in another water sign will make you feel the effects more than the other signs. As you know, eclipses bring in sudden endings and new beginnings, but this is not a bad thing, as it will help you release all unwanted baggage that you are carrying around and bring in a new opportunity, either professionally or in your personal life. A new moon arises on 28th of June in your sign. While full moons are a time of completion, new moons are times to set new intentions. On this very day, Neptune will turn retrograde, and this will make you face reality and let illusions fall by. This would be a good time to take stock of your relationships and find out for yourself which are the positive ones that you want to hold on to and which are burdening you down and need to be released. Mercury will enter your sign on 5th of July and will stay there until 19th of July. Mercury, as you know, is the messenger of gods and rules communication. So during this period of time, you are able to clearly articulate your needs and say it out loud. This will be a good period if you are looking for a change in job or ask for a raise in your current job, and also a time to be very open in your relationships. The first half of the year is all about nurturing others. But the second half of the year is about being expressive about your wants and needs. Venus, the planet of beauty, love, abundance, enters your sign on 17th of July and will stay there till 11th of August. About this time, your good luck and positive vibe period is already in existence with Mercury in your sign. And now with Venus coming in, this will be a very, very good period for financial gains and happiness in your life. Full moon along with the lunar eclipse comes in Taurus on 8th of November. And this would be the ideal time to tap into your inner reservoir of strength and not venture out socially or try for new partnerships, either in relationship or business. Karmic tip of the year: let your emotional sensitivity be a strength and not a vice this year. Take stock in overcoming illusions and facing reality in all your relationships, both personal and in the professional arena. Now let's talk about Leo. Leos are ruled by the magnificent Sun Lord. So you naturally are very charismatic and you love the spotlight. This may be a year which may be a bit chaotic due to the solar eclipse, but you should be ending the year on a very happier and positive note. A full moon comes up in your sign on 16th of February. And as full moons are a time of completion, look out for very positive upliftment at your work front and possibly a career change for the better. When the new moon and solar eclipse comes up on 30th of April, you will go through some changes in your life. Remember that during a solar eclipse, the sun, which is your ruling lord, is eclipsed by the moon, inner thought and intuitions. So during this period, you need to pay a lot more attention to your intuitions instead of being headstrong and fixated on outer appearances. This possibly could be a time for that change of job that you intended during the full moon if you internally feel it is right. But beware, there could be some drama attached to it. Just learn to go with your feelings and don't get caught up in petty arguments or gossips. Mercury, the messenger planet, enters your sign on 19th July and will stay there until 4th of August. If there was any drama involved during the above period of change, with Mercury coming in during this period, it will help you communicate and navigate your way towards possible success in future. Another new moon enters your sign on 28th of July. During the earlier new moon period, your focus was on career upliftment or career changes. But during this new moon, you need to focus more on your personal front to find out, to identify for yourself clearly what you want out of love and to intend that it happens. It is a time to now finally own your desires. These intentions that you put forth during this new moon will manifest when Venus enters your sign on 11th of August and will stay there until 5th of September. Venus, being the planet of love, you will feel more confident and be able to communicate clearly what you want from your current or prospective partners. The changes in your personal life that you initiate during this period will culminate at the next new moon, which will come along with another solar eclipse on 25th of October. So be very specific about what you want out of your relationships and they will come to fruition. Karmic tip of the year: expect changes in your professional front and be sure to assert yourself in your personal life too. Rest assured, there will be an upward swing on both these fronts if you initiate certain changes. Now let's talk about Virgo. Virgos, you're a quick-thinking earth sign, known for your penchant for hard work, practical nature, and brilliant mind. Your ruling planet is Mars, the messenger of God. And as a result, you are an excellent communicator and often help people find their voices. But you too will have to go through the Mercury retrogrades this year, and there are going to be 4 of them. And remember that during these retrogrades, a lot of misunderstandings can come up in communication. The first retrograde starts on 14th Jan and will be there until 3rd of February. And you tend to be extra affected by these retrogrades, which, as I mentioned, will happen multiple times during this year. You would be advised to double check all written, verbal communication, and during these periods, speak your words with a lot of caution and care. A powerful full moon comes up in your sign on 18th of March. As full moons are a time of culmination, you will be able to positively finish any projects that you have undertaken and receive a lot of praise for it. However, full moons can leave you feeling on edge, and as you are the proverbial drama queen, so be extra careful not to get into any arguments or to start any fights. Mercury will once again go retrograde on 10th of May and will go direct on 3rd of June. This would be a time for you to consider your inner and mental well-being. Start a meditation practice, do yoga, or go for some spiritual healing sessions if you are not already into it. As mentioned earlier, Mercury will be going retrograde a couple of times this year. And so by undertaking any such practice, you will be able to deal with them in a much better manner. Communication will become more manageable when Mercury comes in your sign on 4th of August and will be there until 25th August. But do remember to take up some self-care routine. The Sun enters your sign on 22nd August. Remember, 2022 is a year about staying true to yourself and personal independence, primarily because Saturn, the planet of responsibility, is paired opposite independent Aquarius. A new moon arises on 27th August. This will be the best time to prioritize your mental health and sort out issues, mainly relationship issues, and to come out with complete clarity if it is for your higher good or you should just let it go. Regardless of your relationship status, your love life is in for a makeover when Venus enters your sign on 5th of September and will be there until 29th of September. If you are already in a steady relationship, then this would be a time when you formalize it. And if you're not in a relationship, then you definitely will meet someone which can culminate into a beautiful relationship. During this period, chances are that some opportunity will also come that will enhance your wealth position. The next Mercury retrograde comes on 9th September and it will come into your sign on 23rd September and go direct on 2nd October. As mentioned earlier, retrogrades tend to stir up trouble. So these will be the most important and crucial times for you to take care about yourself, your needs, your wants, your priorities. The last Mercury retrograde will start on 29th December. So remember to be extra careful and allow for extra time to travel. Karmic tip of the year: you will have to undertake some self-care routine and learn how to ground and balance yourself this year to be able to reap the beneficial times you are coming into. In my next talk, I will be giving the astrological interpretations for the signs Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So until then, namaste.